What is up, all you minties? This is the Uncanny Omar from Near Mint Condition, obviously. But today, join me for a look at the collected edition solicited for April from DC Comics. So, let's get started. Welcome back, everybody. Now, before I get started, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. That does help with our YouTube algorithm and it keeps our channel growing. So, one more thing before I get started. The dates of these books are suitable to be changed. Like, some of these books may see another date. So keep that in mind, because we've had, actually, a couple of these books were canceled and they were back in the catalog, and now we know the dates that are coming out. So let's go ahead and get started with Batman by John Ridley, the deluxe edition. Now we know what's in here. So this is all stuff written by John Ridley. It is a deluxe edition, 128 pages, $17.99. So it's a hardcover oversize. And it is Future State, The Next Batman, 1 through 4, stories from Batman Black and White, Batman Joker Warzone, number 1, and then a brand new story by John Ridley and artwork by Dustin Nguyen. So 128 pages, $17.99. So he is a screenwriter, and now he's taken over Gotham City with Batman. So I'm interested to see this collection, especially that next Batman. I need to get on Future State, because Maddie and I are going to review some of the Future State books, or at least our favorites. Next up on the list is The Dark Knight's Death Metal War of the Multiverses. This is a trade paperback, 176 pages, $19.99, and I'll be putting the content somewhere like I normally do. This one is scheduled to come out on May 18th. That's what I'll do. I'll also add the dates when these books will come out, as far as what I have here. Next up is a big, thick book, and that is The Authority, Book 2, trade paperback. So this looks like has the stuff, this is all the stuff from Mark Miller, and then we have Joe Casey writing some of the stuff, Tom Payer, you've got artwork by Frank Quitely, you've got artwork from Dustin Nguyen, Arthur Adams, and there's also, let me see here, this one's 504 pages and $39.99. And then there's also stories for, there's an introduction by Tim Miller, the director of Deadpool. Batman, this is exciting. Batman, The Adventures Continue. I completely forgot about this. So this is a trade paperback, 208 pages, $19.99, but it is written by Alan Burnett and Paul Dini. And continuing the story of the Caped Crusader from the animated series. It's got artwork by Ty Templeton, and Ty Templeton is a phenomenal artist on his own. But he's worked with Paul Dini before on stories much like this based on the animated series. Batman, The Dark Knight Detective, Volume 5. You all know how happy I am to see these books on here and remain on the schedule. 280 pages, $24.99, and coming out May 25th. Now, if you look at the content, this is missing issue 615 of Detective Comics, but don't worry, that's collected in the Caped Crusader because that's part of the Penguin Affair crossover event. But this does collect the 3rd annual of Detective Comics, so this is the post-Crisis on Infinite Earths Batman that hopefully one day will be collected in an omnibus format. But until then, at least we have the trade paperbacks coming out. And these are nice. I mean, these are thick, and I think the price point is right. Knock on wood. Hopefully they'll keep coming. Batman Universe trade paperback. Brian Michael Bendis, Nick Darrington working together. I did an overview of the hardcover last year, and this is actually a really good book, collecting the 6-issue miniseries Batman Universe. A lot of people call it the Batman Walmart comic because it was exclusive to Walmart, but I really enjoy this, and I don't know why they didn't put Bendis on a Batman book. It's really a weird choice to put him on a Superman. I mean, maybe they were taking chances, but we also don't know the new writing team. Well, no, we do some of them, but maybe one day he'll get a Batman book. BIZARRO Comics, the deluxe edition. The cover, of course, here is by Matt Groening, and Matt Groening is the creator of The Simpsons. So this collects just different issues of BIZARRO, and this one's $49.99, 432 pages, but it is a deluxe edition. So in here you have, like I said, an anthology series of BIZARRO Comics and BIZARRO World, and then you also have stories and artwork in here from Kyle Baker, Jeff Smith, Paul Pope, Carol Lay, Harvey Pekar, and Dave Cooper, just to name a few of the creators working on this. This is a biggie. This is a big book, but back in the catalog, Fables Compendium Volume 2. So we're going all the way up to issue 82 of this. And again, this is a softcover edition. It's not an omnibus or a hardcover, but this is the compendium editions. They're thick. This one's 1,064 pages, $59.99. They are rating at 17 plus, and I think, yeah, that's fair. It does have mature content. But if you've not read Fables, a lot of those deluxe hardcovers are out of print. The big Absolute Edition got canceled, so this might be the best way to collect them until they actually announce some kind of omnibus or hardcover format. And it looks like, yeah, for $59.99, almost 1,100 pages, that's a lot of freaking stories in here. So it does have the Arabian Nights and Days, which I really enjoyed, and beautiful artwork by Mark Buckingham. I need to revisit that world. Maybe when I come back to Old Reader, New Reader, that's one of the books I'll suggest. The Flash, Volume 14. The Flash Age. Joshua Williamson writing the book. Continue. He's been on this book for about 8 years now. Uncanny Omar talk pretty one day. Now. You have artwork in here from Rafa Sandoval and Steven Segovia. 216 pages, $19.99. So it looks like we probably won't get any more of the deluxe editions as far as the Flash, but at least they're continuing collecting the trade paperbacks. The Flash, The Death of Iris West hardcover. I said deluxe edition, but I'm trying to look at the... Now, that's all I see. It doesn't say deluxe edition, but it is a hardcover, 280 pages, $39.99. With that many pages and that price point, I feel like it's going to be oversized, but I don't know. Now, this is a story that is from the... I was corrected. It's from the Bronze Age. I've never read it, and I know it's a big, like, significant part of Barry Allen's life. Every other comic that I've read with Barry Allen, even Wally West, have always talked about this just classic storyline. So I feel like I owe it to myself to read it, and I know I'm not, I always say that my DC starts with Crisis on Infinite Earths, but a lot of the Jack Kirby stuff I've been getting have been pre-Crisis, so I'm gonna have to check this out. So this collects a lot of his Bronze Age era stuff. Now, one I'm definitely getting, and that is Flash Impulse runs in the family, baby. So Impulse got solicited as an omnibus. And it wasn't even the beginning of Impulse's run. It was like towards the middle. You had artwork from like Ethan Van Sciver in there, because Humberto Ramos wasn't in the solicitations for that one. Todd DeZago's writing, but this is the beginning. This is Mark Waid, artwork by Humberto Ramos, Oscar Jimenez, and collecting the first year of Impulse as well as the crossovers with Flash, and I'm excited for this new line. I hope it sells well. 376 pages, $34.99. To keep it going, to keep that entire run collected one day. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy trade paperback. This is stuff written by Jody Hauser and artwork by Adriana Mello and Mark Morales, and the covers by Mikkel Janin. Mikkel Janin is an amazing artist. 152 pages, $16.99. Justice League, Galaxy of Terrors, Cy Spurrier, you have me at Cy Spurrier, and artwork by Aaron Lopresti. What is this? Oh, okay, I had no idea he had taken over Justice League. So this is Justice League 48 through 52. 128 pages, $16.99. So this is post Scott Snyder's run. Got it. It's got some kick-ass artwork, though. Justice League, The New 52 Omnibus Volume 1. Let's look at the content together, because it does collect issue 0. It collects the issues with the crossover with Aquaman. It collects the Justice League Dark crossover event, the New 52 Special Edition, Justice League of America 1 through 7. Weren't there only 8 of those? Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought there were 8 of those. They should just included one more. Just one more. Trinity of Sin, Phantom Stranger 11, Constantine 5, and the Trinity of Sin, Pandora 3-issue miniseries. 1,248 pages, $125. Jim Lee's artwork. And not just Jim Lee, but you also have Gene Ha, Gary Frank in there, Tony Daniel, Ivan Reyes. Right? You guys always teach me how to pronounce his name. Ivan Rice. Rice, that's it. Rice. Jesus Saiz, I know that one. Pete Woods, Paul Pelletier. Doug Mankey, I forgot Doug Mankey and David Finch did a lot of the artwork. So this is 23 issues of the original run. It only went to 52. They could do one more, and I realized that the Dark Side War is an omnibus all on its own. But, I mean, they could collect the issues around there. I don't know. Just an idea. If they wanted to do a volume 2. And they should. Krypto, the Superdog, trade paperback. For 144 pages, $9.99. This is a smaller size book, so it looks like it's one of the graphic novel size book for kids. But that's really cute. Shazam! The World's Mightiest Mortal, Volume 3. Okay, so we are looking at stuff from the 70s. You've got stuff written by E. Nelson Bridwell, drawn by Don Newton, and then that cover's by Michael Cho. 336 pages. It is a hardcover for $49.99. So you have stuff from World's Finest and Adventure Comics. Superman Volume 4, Mythological. This is Brian Michael Bendis' run, trade paperback format. The cover's by John Timms here. 248 pages, $19.99. And then you have his Action Comics Volume 4, Superman Action Comics Volume 4, Metropolis Burning. And this one here's 144 pages, $16.99. And this one has artwork by John Romita Jr. and Klaus Janson inking his stuff. And this, man, forgot we crossed over 1,000 in Action Comics. Superman Man of Steel Volume 3. 464 pages, $49.99, coming out June 1st. One of the books I'm most excited about. You know, I realized that the omnibus was canceled, but at least we're getting the stories collected. At least they didn't give up on it. There was a part of me that was thinking maybe Man of Steel #1 was going to be it, and we won't get any more. But, surprise, surprise, we're already on Volume 3. Pretty soon we'll be getting to Man of Steel, and then pretty soon we'll be hitting right up against Exile, which would be nice. And then we need the stuff between Exile and Death and Return. That could be an omnibus. The Panic in the Sky omnibus. Just an idea. Young Justice Book Volume 2, Growing Up. This is a trade paperback by Greg Weisman, Kevin Hobbs, Christopher Jones doing the artwork, and collecting issues 14 through 25, 272 pages, $24.99. And that, as they say, is that. So, when these books do come out, don't forget to check out our sponsor, CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online source for collected editions up to 50% off retail price. Cheap Graphic Novels prides itself on excellent packaging, so your stuff gets to you in excellent condition, and they have amazing customer service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And for all you Minties that are watching, if you're a first-time customer, don't forget to mention that Near Mint Condition sent you their way for a promotional credit on free shipping on your next order. Now, this is only for U.S. customers. CheapGraphicNovels.com, your source for the hottest books with deep discounts, customer service, and excellent shipping that will keep you coming back for more. 20 books in this solicitation, so that's 1 or 2 more than we had last month. Hopefully we'll keep seeing that number go up. But let me know in the comments down below what you're excited for. Are you excited for that Jim Lee? I keep calling it the Jim Lee Omnibus, but I mean, much like me, that's what I'm drawn to. But the Justice League, the New 52 Omnibus by Jeff Johns and Jim Lee and a bunch of other artists. Or if you're excited about the Man of Steel, if you're passing up on Man of Steel until they get a proper omnibus, if you're excited about any of these new books, what you thought of Future State, if you're currently reading it, what are your favorite titles? Because I have to read them all. If this is the way you are collecting Fables, leave all those comments down below. You know I love talking to you all and replying back. This was the Uncanny Omar. Don't forget to check out our Patreon. It's a great way to support the channel. The link to our Patreon is in the description of this video if you want to help support the channel, and thank you to our existing patrons. Y'all make videos like this possible. And more importantly, please everybody, stay healthy, stay safe, and much love to all of you.